Mistake of trying to avoid the next crash. Oof. Yeah, I get it. All right. So this is what the conversation normally looks like. Oh, the next stock market crash is coming, so I'm getting out now to avoid it. Hey, I totally get it, right? No one enjoys watching their portfolio value go down, right? It's emotional, it's tough to watch, it's gut wrenching. Uh, but let's look at the risks and questions to ask yourself with this decision before moving forward. What if the investment you sold ends up doubling while you wait for the next crash? How will that make you feel, right? That next crash could come along another year or two from now. That investment could have really made a meaningful difference in your life during that time with the gains it had. Next is, did you set some criteria such as how long you're going to wait or how big the crash must be before deciding to buy again? You need to set these boundaries and goals before you even hit the sell button. Do you have specific indicators or data that you regularly follow confirming this decision, right? You don't want this to be an emotional just because I think this is what's going to happen, okay? That's how you can get into trouble. So you want to make sure that you have a system in place that confirms your buys and your sells. Also, how are you going to have the courage to buy back in on the crash if you don't have the courage to stay invested while the market is strong, right? If you're already freaking out and things are good, the time to buy back is when things look the craziest, right? And everything seems to be going wrong. That's when you're supposed to be buying back in, right? So a lot of people, what happens is they set out that entire crazy time. It starts to come back up and it goes even higher. And then they're like, oh my gosh, I have to buy back in. I missed, that was the crash. And now they're even further behind from where they started off. So here's a common sense way to look at trying to avoid the next crash. And I hope this can help you. All right. Now, let's say you owned a small business in the neighborhood, like a coffee shop, right? You serve some coffee and teas and some bagels to your customers and your friends, right? Everybody that you know in the neighborhood. You probably would not sell that business to avoid a crash, right? And what I'm saying by that is your coffee shop is going to go down in value just like all of your other investments during that time, during this crash. You just don't know it because it's not like you walk into your business every day and there's the value of it posted on the front door, right? So ask yourself, hey, would I sell my coffee shop that I love going to and I love serving my customers? You're probably going to say, no way, I would never sell my coffee shop. I love it, right? So that has to be the same mentality you're taking to this decision. And that's another way to look at it before moving forward. So I hope that helps you. I really hope you found this information helpful and informative. Please make sure to like the video, subscribe to our channel, and help us reach more first responders. Thanks and have a great day.